This morning, a potential freeze on property taxes. Who's eligible for a big tax break in St. Louis City and what needs to be done first?
A deadline looming for Missouri marijuana felonies. What needs to happen before felony charges could be dropped?
Mild and breezy for your Friday, but showers hit tonight. We'll time out when the rain's expected to arrive and how much is on the way.
Free coats for kids. How your little ones can stay warm this winter with a weekend giveaway.
Final call for holiday hirings. The big career fair hours away if you're looking for a job change or some extra money. We all know about Candy Cane Lane, but what about Teddy Bear Christmas Land?
There's so many different scenes. There's a lot of stuff.
Where you'll find this illuminating holiday house and how it's helping a good cause.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good morning, St. Louis. Look at that.
Ooh.
Woo! Our city looks so gorgeous
It
now,
does.
doesn't it? Oh, I cannot wait for the sunrise, or at least that early rise of the sun. What is that? First light.
First light.
There you
First
go. Thank you.
light.
Work with my words here. It's going to happen in about 30 minutes, and we'll show you that too. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Yeah. December the 8th, or maybe not.
And I'm Sydney Stallworth. I'm in for Michelle Lee this morning, who's off. I want to say thanks to everybody who's waking up with us at 6 a.m., especially those watching on 5+. Thanks for streaming. All right, we've got Paul Cook, who's going to make sure when it comes to the roadways, you're covered, safe and sound.
We got you.
Getting to work and school. And then Anthony has us covered with the forecast.
Yes,
Hey, Anthony.
68. Good morning was the high yesterday, and we'll be in that same ballpark today. After this, though, that warm air goes away, so it's back to that colder feel through the weekend. We have rain, too, we're talking about tonight. So let's go over to the Weather Center, and I'll show you what we are talking about this morning. Right now, our temperatures, not bad at all. You don't need the heavy coat as you head out the door. It's 50 degrees at Lambert, a lot of 40, so you may need a jacket or a sweatshirt, long sleeves certainly, but no winter attire like we had earlier in the week when we had 20s on the map. This morning, lots of 40s from Litchfield, Alton, and Chesterfield. We'll have highs today running to the upper 50s and low 60s. Cloud cover increases through the day, and this afternoon will be cloudy with the first rain showers holding off until the sun goes down. So if you have evening plans tonight, you'll want to hear the next part of this forecast as we talk about those rain showers for the weekend. We'll go over that in less than 10 minutes. Paul's here now to get you out the door. Mad dash out. Of course, it is Friday. Well, sometimes it's not a mad dash. It's kind of a lazy stroll.
Yes, Friday volume, and we are seeing that out there. TGIF, congratulations, you made it. We're looking at the big map, 270 at 44, 270 at 6440. We are moving. A little something to take note of. We talk about it. I feel a little broken record, like 55 northbound at Loughborough, and now you can see here this morning at 6:02, we are slowing up there where they are replacing and waiting for new girders that were damaged, and then the Westplex, St. Charles County moving very well, even at 70 and 6440. Overnight, though, police and fire crews responded to a crash involving two vehicles in downtown St. Louis. And, well, it was at Spruce and 11th Street. So you can kind of see here, both cars were heavily damaged, with one slamming into a pole. There were no reports of serious injuries, though.
All right, thanks for that update, Paul. The St. Louis Board of Aldermen is all set to take up a number of bills that could benefit your bottom line this morning.
Yeah, our Holden Kowicki joins us now live. He's outside of St. Louis City Hall with just how much money it should save and who is also eligible. Holden?
Well, Rennie, you have to be 62 years or older to be eligible for this, and the city estimates that roughly 6,600 people are 62 years of older and own a home in the city of St. Louis, and about 97% of them would actually qualify for this program, but that home has to be worth less than $500,000. Now, the St. Louis Board of Aldermen has projected the personal tax freeze could save seniors somewhere between $50 and $100 on their tax bill at the time when the cost of living just continues to go up. The proposal is similar to tax freezes already passed in St. Louis and St. Charles counties. However, even if you qualify, it could be until 2025 before you see any relief on your bill, since the tax assessor reevaluates homes in odd number years. As for how much that could cost the city from their budget,
the most conservative estimates has it could cost anywhere from $400,000 to $600,000 a year. I think that's a doable factor in the budget year over year, particularly if we're talking about trying to save senior citizens some money.
The Board of Aldermen is also expected to introduce a bill that would police how technology is used here in this city. That includes what police use as surveillance across the city. That's that ShotSpotter technology. I will have more on that coming up in about a half an hour. Reporting live in downtown St. Louis, Holden Kerwicki, 5 on your side.
All right, thank you, Holden. We're also following 2 other important bills being discussed at the Board of Aldermen meeting. Today is the first reading of a medical debt forgiveness bill. It would use American Rescue Plan Act funding to help residents pay for certain medical debts. Now, the other bill tackles oversight at city correctional facilities and gives certain people access to them. Now, this comes after several issues have been reported at the Justice Center, including 4 deaths in 4 months.
Today is the last day for Missouri counties to finish felony marijuana case expungements. It's all a part of Amendment 3, which legalized recreational marijuana use in the state of Missouri. Our Travis Cummings joins us now live at a dispensary in North County to tell us more about the process. Travis?
Good morning, Rennie. We're here at Field State Dispensary in Florissant, and right now there are about 100,000 cases that have been expunged in the Show Me State, and you may remember that Amendment 3 was approved back in November 2022. Now let me get you into this process here because it's pretty extensive. Nonviolent marijuana related misdemeanor charges had to be expunged over the summer by June 8th. Today is the deadline courts have to expunge qualifying marijuana-related felony charges. Clearing marijuana-related charges off citizens' records is a pretty extensive task. Clerks have to look through each and every possession of a controlled substance to check and see if it qualifies. Circuit clerks in 45 judicial districts have to review the thousands of cases by hand before the charges are reviewed. Now, coming up in the next half hour, we're going to hear from some law experts about what this could do in the lives of citizens across the state. We're live in St. Louis County. Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Travis. Well, today is your very last day to land a seasonal job at the Holly Jolly Hiring Fair. For the past couple of weeks, Slate has been hosting its job fair looking to hire workers in several industries. Some include teachers, retail workers, IT specialists, and security officers. Now, you can drop by the first floor conference room at 1520 Market Street between 9 o'clock this morning and noon. Be sure to bring some copies of your resume and dress for success. Your parking will also be validated if you come out.
Happening tomorrow, hundreds of brand new coats will be given away to children in need for the winter. Spire will donate 1,100 coats as part of the Winterize Kids event. Now, this is video of the event from last year. Families can stop by Clement Auto Group in Florissant tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. There's 3 coats per family limit, though. Spire will also have a table for people wanting to learn more about how to lower their energy bills.
All right, well, today is one of those days you could probably give the AC and the heat a break. We do have really nice weather out the door, 50s for you, and we'll have 60s for highs. But the Futurecast shows we'll have cloud cover through most of the day. In fact, those clouds streaming in as we speak. We go into the afternoon. The showers should hold off until the sun goes down. This is 7 o'clock, and those first showers will start to develop ahead of the front. This is a fast-moving front. It actually moves through tomorrow morning. When you wake up, all of the showers will be gone. But a gusty wind is coming on back, a colder wind for tomorrow and Sunday, as temperatures will only top out near 40 degrees come Sunday.
All right. Thanks so much, Anthony. Coming up, Baldwin's top cop is terminated for an undisclosed reason. Well, we're learning about the man who will replace him for the time being.
Leaving money on the table, why the government could owe some Metro East residents some cash this morning.
I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day.
Rocking out in St. Louis next year, the 2 upcoming shows you can get tickets for starting this morning.